Hey, what's up, everybody? I had a couple of things to say. Most of y'all know that I'm dealing with this whole domestic violence situation, and I'm not going to say too much because I know that I'm being stalked on social media and in person. I feel like I was lied to, I was bamboozled, and everything that my ex told me was false. So, what I want to say to ladies out there, if you're dealing with domestic violence, get out. Get out. No matter how many times he apologizes, it's only going to get worse. Funny part about it is the girl that my ex is with now, I'm praying for her. I'm praying for her hard. She only knows what he's told her about himself. And she can hate me all she wants, but I have no hate in my heart for her. And for a man to put his hands on a female like that, that's just so wrong. And to think that I almost moved out of state with this man.
Whatever you want to know. I want the files.
And I feel like if I had have, I wouldn't be here making this video. The night that everything happened to me,
where does she hide them? You got the fucking files.
I was scared that I wasn't going to come home to my son.
No.
My son is 7 years old, for to be 8 in March.
Maybe this refreshes your memory.
It's hard to cope with because at one point he did choke me in front of my son. My son was sitting in the back seat of the car. My son took his seatbelt off so fast and jumped up and started hitting him, telling him to fall asleep.
You know that, right?
Once he calmed down from that, my son got back in his seatbelt and he ended up falling asleep. On the way to my house, he kept telling me, pull over, he wants to try. And I was like, what for? Like, what's wrong? He's like, okay, you don't want to pull over? He climbs in the back seat. And
you've got 24 hours.
He chokes me. And when he finally let go, I was throwing up. The fact that I had this man around my family, my son, not knowing truthfully what he was capable of, does something to me. Now, I'm not one to sit here and tell people I'm afraid, but I am afraid. I'm so very afraid. But at the same time, I feel blessed that I'm living to tell my story. He was in the military, but what he did to me was nothing compared to what he did to his wife. They're separated. When somebody brung that information to me and I seen the photo, I cried. I didn't know her from a can of paint, but I cried. And I was just like, oh wow. How could anybody do that to somebody they claim they love? It's hard. I'm not myself. I'm not like the outgoing person that I used to be. I don't have a social life in the physical form. I like to be social on the internet because then I don't have to worry about nothing. Go check it out. I wanted to make this video raw and uncut because I want y'all to see my emotions and how it truly is affecting me. Now, I be on TikTok posting about my story. I be on Clapper. But now, it's just sad for me